Hey guys, I'm here again with another Thoughts video. Today's topic will be the newest and next Beyblade season called Beyblade Burst Evolution or Beyblade Burst God. Now this season will come out next month and I'm really excited and hyped for this season, like with the first season, because after I watched the first season of Burst, I wanted to see what will happen next and I want to see more for this series. Now since this will be coming out in April, it's also going to be released the same month as Boruto. Yeah, so I have to watch both of these at the same time. Now the anime trailer has been released a few weeks ago, so I will leave a link in the description so you guys can check it out. So the premise of this season is Vault Aoi, who participated in the Japanese championship, was scouted for the prestigious Spanish team, the BC Soul, and heads out to Spain. With their sights set on the world, Vault and his friends begin their challenge for the World League. However, in order to qualify for the World League, they must first win the European League. Will Vault be able to take BC Soul to the World League? And can he defeat the world's strongest bladers? Vault's story of fierce battling and growth begins as he sets his sights to the top of the world. Yeah, so like in the previous two generations, Vault will travel to different places in the world instead of just staying in Japan. Now the new systems look pretty cool, and like V-Force, the new blades have different looks and have a special function to it. There's only been 3 Beyblades that were released for the toys, so might as well name them. The first one is called God Valkyrie, which is like Dragoon V and Dragoon V2 and Galaxy Pegasus. It looks pretty cool, and of course it is different from the previous Valkyrie, and from what I saw in like pictures, is that the blades on the side of its layer can like switch or something. Also, is it just me, or does this Beyblade have 2 discs? Or is it just part of the design? I don't know. So I'm really digging this new design of Valkyrie. The next one is called Kreese Satan, and it's based on the devil. Yeah. Actually, it looks pretty cool and reminds me of Zeus a little bit. It is a defense type like Zeus and Zillion Zeus, and has small wheels on the layer, kind of like Roller Defensor. Now, the last one that was released is Blaze Ragnarok, and of course, it's Rantar's new Beyblade. There's not much to say about this one, but it still looks cool. Now, there's no release date or mention for the new Spriggan, Wyvern, or Death Scyther, or the others, but hopefully it'll come out next month after or during the show. They also released a new Beyblade launcher for this season, and it's basically an upgraded version from the first Burst launcher, but still looks unique. Now, like V-Force and Metal Masters, there are some new characters in this season, so I'm just going to name them. Now, the first character is named Cisco, and this guy will have Kreese Satan. Yeah. Now, we don't know what his character is going to be like, but we'll see when the show airs. Now, the last 3 characters are Flea de la, Kuza, and Kit. Now, we don't know who these characters are, but I'm guessing that it will be one of these characters. Oh yeah, there's also an old man that looks like Tyson's grandpa, which is pretty weird. So when I watch this season, I'm just going to be reminded of Grandpa Granger. Okay, now since I already talked about who's going to be in the show, the new Beyblades, the new characters, the premise, etc., I'm going to talk about what I want to see in Season 2 of Burst. So first off, since we saw that there were different teams in the first season of Burst during the national team competition, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see different teams from all over the world battle Vault in this team, just like in the previous 2 generations, because it's like a tradition. Like, Season 1 for the original, they go to like China, America, Europe, and then Moscow. And in Metal Fusion, well, they just stayed in Japan and they didn't like go to different places in the world. So then we had to wait for the second season of the Metal Saga. Second, I want to see Tyson or Takao and the other Blade Breakers to make their comeback appearances in this season. Why is that, you might ask? Well, since Beyblade Rising came out last year, there has been a rumor that Tyson might appear in Burst. They didn't say when he will appear, they just said he might return in Burst. I was hoping that they were going to appear in Season 1 of Burst, and the Blade Breakers will battle the Beigoma Beyblade Club in the national team tournament or something. But they never appeared. So hopefully we might see them make a return in this season, or in Season 3 of Burst, since in 2019... well, in North America, it will be 2018 when Season 3 comes out next year. Will mark the 20th anniversary of the series, so it'll be perfect if they did that in Season 3. Or maybe in this season, who knows. Third, during the second season of Burst, they should make a Beyblade Burst movie like with V-Force and Metal Masters, and Vault and his team should battle an enemy that's similar to the Shadow Bladers and Helios. I would like to see another Beyblade movie because it's been like 6 to 7 years since we had another Beyblade movie. The last one we had was the Soul Blaze movie, and unlike Fierce Battle, this one was the first one not to be released in English dub, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I really hope Japan does make another Beyblade movie in the future. And lastly, a team up with the past Bladers. Like with the second one, I want to see Vault team up with Tyson, Jenga, and Zero in Burst Evolution, or maybe in the third season, because we never had a team up during the Metal Saga era, which pissed me off because I've always wanted to see the new main character battling together with the original main character. If you can do the same thing with Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Disney, why can't you do the same with Beyblade? Everyone would like to see that happen because, like I mentioned, it never happened before in the previous seasons. But yeah, those are my thoughts for this series, and I can't wait for it to be released next month, and I hope it's going to be as good as Season 1 of Burst. Now, the official release for this season is going to be on April 3rd, and will probably be released on the 4th or 5th online for English sub. I'm not sure if I'm going to review the episodes again, or just review it when I do the Review Rant Thought series for it. But yeah, what do you guys think of Beyblade Burst Evolution or Beyblade Burst God? Are you excited, or do you think it's going to suck, or you're just going to skip this season and wait for the third season? Let me guys know in the comments. And check out my thoughts on Beyblade Burst I did last year. And make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Link will be in the description below. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, I'm out. Peace.